Hi. So you may or may not know me, but I'm the one and only the WD Ghosty. And if you follow me on my socials, you know that I don't only have a TMNT OC, aka insert, but I also have some for Sonic and other things I like. Today's video will be about my Sonic Underground OC, Ren, aka Callie Ren. I said OC, I meant to say insert. I made her specifically for Underground, but I do have a mainline Sonic version of her. I had rewritten Underground when I was in middle school, so her story lines up with my rewrite and not the actual show. So if you came here excited for Sonic Underground content, I apologize. But the main story beats you'll need to know to make sense of her story are these. And I'm also watching Team Minty 2012 in the background, so if you hear some of that, ignore it, okay? Okay. There were four great empires. Queen Alina was the empress of the Western Empire, Mobius. 16 years ago today, Dr. Robotnik managed to slip his way into the minds of the nobles in her court and stage a coup against her, executing her husband, Emperor Consort Maurice, while the empress and her 3 newborn babies all went missing. Now, Dr. Robotnik is the emperor of Mobius and has renamed the capital from Mobotropolis to Robotropolis. All the nobles that helped him overthrow the previous empress all live in the pits of luxury or fashion or whatever the term is, while the few who remained loyal to Alina were executed alongside her husband. And all people who caused trouble in any way got roboticized and became essentially mindless slaves. Many citizens tried to flee, some got out, but Robotnik closed off the borders to Mobius, and they're heavily patrolled. Difficult to get in or out of the empire. Most who tried died or got roboticized. To ensure their own safety, the remaining 3 empires all cut off contact with Mobius. Okay, so now that we have some background, we can start talking about my insert. Yay! So my insert is the Imperial Princess of the Southern Empire, Name. She is the second before youngest of 10 children, and considering she is one of the youngest, she doesn't really have to worry about taking over the empire. She spends her days making dresses and other things she can wear. Out of all the stuff she's made, her favorite by far is her fan. She has it on her at all times. The palace where her and her family live is on the coast of a river, and she spends a lot of her time there, or in the gardens. That's a lot less like a garden and more just like a forest, but whatever, it has flowers and stuff, so gardens. The triplets, alongside some other members of the resistance, manage to make it past the Mobian borders, and decide to travel south to ask for help with the fight against Robotnik. Thanks to the hospitality of the royal family, they let the resistance stay in the palace. There, Ren and Manic meet, and being the hopeless romantic that she is, she develops quite the crush on him, and they became good friends. They were in the Southern Empire for 4 months, and during that time, the resistance managed to get the aid and assistance of the other 3 empires. The resistance managed to get the aid and assistance of the other 3 empires. And when it was time for them to head back to Mobius, Manic plucked out one of his quills and gave it to Ren as a cute little friendly gesture, much to the shock of every Southerner there, and Sonia, because she was raised by a noble and she knows foreign customs. But using one of her claws, Callie managed to pluck out one of her scales and gave it back to him. And after the exchange, she said, "Yes, I will marry you." In the South, exchanging a piece of your person to another is how you propose, whether it's fur, a scale, a quill, ink, or whatever. Feather, maybe. And even though he didn't do it on purpose, he just kind of decided to roll with it. After the revolution, Mobius started to rebuild, and that's when Ren came around for the first time, and she stayed for a while, mainly just to help with everything, and because fun. This is completely unscripted, and I'm just talking over my drawing, so I hope the girlies ain't too upset about that. So when I was imagining this, okay, so a really big part about Ren's character is that she loves to go on walks outside in the garden. And you might be like, how is that a big part of her character? I don't know either. She just likes doing it. And you know what? If I lived in a super duper pretty botanical garden like Palace, I'd want to do it too. And because Oh my god, I don't want to say palace like 50 million times in a sentence, but because like her house, we're gonna say house because I don't feel like saying it again, is like right up against a river. She just like takes little walks down by the river, right? And then one time, Manik spotted her in the forest while she was walking, right? And they decided to walk together and talk together, and this is like how their relationship like really started to form. And then one day they decided to walk to like I'm not gonna say coast or beach, like the riverbank. Is that what it's called? I don't live around rivers. I don't know. I'm not like you. Yes, you. I'm assuming you live by a river. You know who you are. So, no. It's like that. So, on this particular day, I was gonna pretend like I had a story to this drawing, but in actuality, I just wanted to draw them being cute on a beach together because they like to go to the beach together at nighttime. And yeah, you know what? I love that because Ren and Manik are literally just go with the flow type of people. They don't need structure. They don't need plans. Well, actually, we do like plans, but if plans follow through, we'll figure it out. Okay, no need to worry. If you can't tell, I really am making this up on the spot with my head because I kind of just want this video out. I don't want to like leave it in my all out motion for 50 million years like I have with every other video. If I was good at finishing videos, this channel would have over 30, but I'm not, so it doesn't. It has 2, 3. It doesn't have a lot. So, I'm kind of just drawing them sitting down because they're going to be sitting down on like a little, I don't know what to call it. It's not a gazebo, and it's like a little tent thing. Like if you go to the beach, you know, those little tent things that people like set up, and it's a hood and they like grill under it and stuff. That's what they are underneath. But instead of like a whole place, it's like very small and it fits a bench, and that's what they're under right now. And they're just like being shy and cutesy and stuff because they're shy and cutesy. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need in life. Shy, cutesy, whimsy. I am drawing the background right now. One thing that most people who know me know, I'm very mid-tier when it comes to backgrounds. I'm not the best, but I'm also not the worst. Like, I can do more than a blue sky, green spiky grass, and a sun in the corner. But I can't do much more than like very minimalistic backgrounds. Even if you read Broken Clocks, the comic portions of Broken Clocks, the backgrounds are very lackluster. Guys, I'm a character artist, not an artist. Near the difference. Slightly, kind of. I just want to draw pretty girls, guys. Come on, leave me alone. And I have a really bad cough, and I hate it so much. I want it to be gone. But it's not gone. So you know what? I'm going to have to deal with it. Because other people do. We deal. Well, I feel like I'm embarrassing myself. So you know what? I'm just going to speed paint up and stop talking right about now. Okay, bye. Well, not bye, because we have one more of these to do. But see you soon. Last but definitely probably the favorite thing I've made regarding these two. I don't really know how to describe it. Okay, so I use Tumblr a lot. Well, not as much as I did when I made this, but I still use it. I love Tumblr, okay? And I am in a couple Yume-ship like communities, because I feel like communities were a thing on Tumblr when I first joined, and then they kind of disappeared. And then they came back. So now I'm in one of them, right? Actually, two. Well, I'm not in them anymore. I kind of left the majority of the communities I'm in, including those Yume-ship communities. Because, as I previously stated, I don't use Tumblr as much as I used to, right? And there was, like, this Yume-ship pamphlet thing. And this is actually how I found out about the term Yume-ship. I would just say self-shipping before this, right? And I wanted to make, like, a cute little profile for them because I didn't have anything with them. I had it written down. I told my friends about it. I drew cute little sketches of Ren and Manik in my sketchbook, but I never really, did anything like this before. So you know what? I wanted to do it, and I did it. right? And it's very, very cutesy. I just looked on Pinterest for like a cute little post I can put them in. I wasn't trying to think too hard about it, right? And then I found the cute one with them holding up the handguns, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. That's like a very manic thing to do. And knowing Ren, she'd go along with it because, you know, it's fun. Who cares, right? So they're just doing their little cutesy handguns. This was before my manic redesign, because I redesigned him once when I was in 7th grade, right? And that was the redesign I was using for the majority of the manic art. I've drawn the manic art you see now, but all the future times I draw manic, so anything past this point, he's gonna look slightly different because I changed his hair. For some weird reason, I gave him, okay, well, not a weird reason. The female hedgehogs in this series, i.e. Amy, Selena, that was her name, right? Queen Alina and Sonia. Well, kind of Sonia, not really Sonia, maybe Sonia. Actually, no, it's not Sonia. Sorry, I need to remember what her quills look like. But a lot of the hedgehog girlies, their quills don't go out like the male hedgehogs do. They go down. So I'm like, who says a male hedgehog's quills can't go down? So I want his quills to go down so he can have like a cute shaggy haircut. But you know what? I don't want his quills to go down. I want them to go out too, because he's punk, right? And what hairstyle is more punk than Liberty Spikes? So if you saw... Wait, did I even put sketches of Manic in the beginning of the video? If I didn't, I'm not going to go in and put them back. But if I did and you saw them, yes, they were supposed to look like Liberty Spikes, and you passed the test. You are an amazing person. Huzzah. But I don't know what else to say about this. So much like I did the other one, I'm just going to speed up the speed paint. So, this was actually supposed to come out in late 2025, but I completely forgot about it until New Year's. So, if you were seeing this as of January 1st, 2026, you're seeing it when it comes out, which you probably already know because the date is linked in the description. But it will be coming out today. And I will be posting more Sonic content soon, along with more TMNT content, because those are the two things I really, really like. Well, I do like more things, but like those are just like a part of my big three that I really love, and the fandoms are huge because for some weird reason they never die. Well, it's not weird, but you know. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for watching. I don't usually do this. I've had a YouTube account since I was 9, and I still can't properly make outros. Goodbye.